where you are, and indeed by me too. Just in sight to the north, Lancaster leading, Spitfire on one, Wingtip, Hurricane on the other. Lovely sound of 6 Merlin engines. Must have been shattered by the end of it. The pilot sat up in a tall seat like a throne. Its high steel back was the only piece of armour plate in the whole aeroplane. Running in again, the stud to the right. Here's an example of how young those crews were. One young man who won a posthumous Victoria Cross confided to a friend the night before he was killed that he'd never even kissed a girl. Past there with the big bomb bay open, RAF's heavy bombers carried more than twice the bomb load of the American types. Country leaving all his debts unpaid and the Avro abandoned in a field. Shuttleworth used it for giving 5-shilling pleasure rides. They are indeed an unusual and extraordinary engine because everything except the crankshaft rotates. Cylinders are really bolted directly to the propeller. Control. Ever obedient to the commands of the pilot. I'm not sure he intended to stop his engine there. I'll find out if I can. By the way, most of these aircraft are non-radio, but some of the items are... This one flew out to Dubai in Gulf Air colours. participate in Gulf Air's 50th anniversary. There was a profile of Mike Collett and their antique last December's Pilot magazine.
Bringing live for the enthusiasts.
Despite the honour, some engines were flown with charter and shot. Tutor and Tom taking off. The tutor will be doing a spot the height run towards the end of the display. So when he's higher up over where the Anson is now, look for a wing waggle and see if you can guess his height. That is, if you bought a ticket to take part in it. You can still buy a ticket from me. Very fine piece of formation flying. Equipment of flying training schools and USDS wasn't until 1939. Worked on the low-level night attack system. Was reported the Air Force Crafter's work there. The Duke of Windsor flew one of two engines in the 1913 Gulf Air race. Fourth highest scoring British ace by the end of World War I. You could also carry 4 25-pound bombs.
Perhaps next week sometime. You want to give me a bell.
Something in 1924. Original Hispano Suiza, which was difficult, problematic, trouble. Softest triplane getting airborne. Not as well known as the German Fokker triplane, but it actually preceded it, and Anthony Fokker had a very good look at the shot down one before he designed his own triplane. You can hear slight rough runnings of the triplane's engine as this. These rotary engines are tricky to handle. Not all the Shuttleworth pilots are approved to fly rotary aeroplanes. The tail of the aeroplane. And the squadron score against the Albatross and other enemy aircraft began to improve sharply.
Oh, he's slow there.
Raymond Collishaw, who in 27 days shot down 16 Germans. North, just coming in. This one is a 1976 model. Famous for being the first mass-produced car, and people often credit Henry Ford with inventing the production line, but he himself credits it to the Crossley Motor Company. The black motorcycle written by John in his sort of medium blue overall. This is a 1938 500cc machine. which had 4 valves per cylinder.
So it's Butland Pontins.
By 1938, Russ was actually owned by HMV, rather more famous for their record production than motorcycle production. And only a year later, section will be doing their usual run at the end of the show, so give us a wave then. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Car Commentator, sir. Wonderful dress in your store favour and your bow tie and your smart Victorian blazer. Overhead Tiger Moth performing aerobatics.
Well, that doesn't go anymore. It
Mass-produced RAF trainers vocal in the air. So to have a look at some of the an easy aeroplane to fly with Diamond. It has one interesting characteristic, that it does somehow manage to magnify small faults by lifting tank, fuel tank, and the cruise burns 7 gallons an hour, rather more during aerobatics. It is also very, very drafty, and in winter it is absolutely freezing to fly in one. Chipmunk was actually originated in the de Havilland Canada company, and its designer was a Pole who'd worked in Paris before the war. Another run by the Hummingbird. Actually, 15 of these were made. None were sold for private use, but 8 ex-RAF machines were registered as civil aircraft, and the RAF had enough of them. In fact, 10 appeared on the British Civil Aviation pilot. Has said he's born in a total aviation family. He's been flying since the age of 5. 3 years with the University Air Squadron in terms of writing and publishing. It's started with a loop, now a left-hand wing over. Smoke is made by injecting diesel oil into the aircraft's exhaust.
Nice now, I'm looking at stuff.
They make a very pleasant sound. I rather like this display, great sweeping loops, smoke and the pleasant sound of those round engines. Trainers from their military and cadet services, they've been being sold overseas, and they're very good value. You could get a Yak trainer remanufactured, rebuilt for as little as £30. When he bought this airplane from the States, it arrived at Felixstowe docks, and from there was towed on its own wheels along the A12 to Ipswich. World War II, and remained in service till 1954. Almost 10,000 were built. We had some, and the New Zealanders had some. Leroy Grumman, the designer, started his business in rubber bungee launching of towing, one of the special night operations. There were radar-carrying versions with a radome underneath it, and even a 7-seat transport for carrier on-board delivery. Still exist, and around 50 are airworthy. Many have been used for firefighting. Plus the Gladiator taking off, and the Hurricane taxiing out. The winner of the draw for the flight in the De Havilland and Tiger Moth is Paul Blackmore. As the Avenger now has its wings folded back along its fuselage, sort of like a sort of giant moth, really.
I've seen that picture. It's the guy
And we have the winners of the winner painting competition. First is Mr. Foster, ticket 4039. Second, Mrs. Hare, 4298. And third, Kevin Victor, 4291. Come to the table in front of the hangars, please, winners. One stage. by an ex-Royal Navy pilot called Viv Bellamy, who'd flown them in his service days. And he managed to buy this and the wreck of another one for £5 each. Hurricane taking off. This is actually a sea hurricane, one of the Royal Navy. Viv Bellamy, by dint of scrounging engineering ability and a freaking weight of Bristol, contrived to assemble one flying aeroplane after two. Flew her in air shows, but soon came to the conclusion that the running costs were way beyond it. His average speed over the whole trip was well over 200 miles an hour.
Good on its ear, really. That opens close to it.
Here, for which they took saws and simply cut the wings off and made it this. To your right, running in, Spitfire and Hurricane. Measurements in the end. Unlike to the Spitfire, it was used, the Hurricane was used as a night fighter because it was easy to land, where the Spitfire wasn't particular, but he in his end got shot down too. Oddest use of the Hurricane was in the cam ships, boys, sailing from Britain to Russia in the Med and from Canada to Britain. The purpose of these Hurricanes was convoy defense against the Luftwaffe's long-range 4-engine Focke-Wulf Condor reconnaissance bombers. The Condors are not just attacking the Condor. Spitfire coming from the left. Mark V was the Mark that was built in the largest numbers. In those days, the Air Ministry chose the names of aeroplanes that they were buying for the RAF. It's on record what Mitchell said when told of the name the Air Ministry had chosen for this one. Spitfire, he said. Sort of bloody silly name they would choose. Impossible. It was galling to be told something like, what you need to do with the Mark so-and-so is double the tailplane area, as if we didn't know.
Quite good.
George Ellis and the Spitfire touching down on the shore.
Looks quite good.
So, bear off.
Go there, how go on? Just to show it. Yeah, I'll take that. It's good. Put that bit on the control tower. That's right.
Spend a fantastic day with the flight crew at Duxford, meet the operator and flight crew. We get shown over the aeroplane, join them for lunch. This is part of a donation to the B-17 Charitable Trust. It's a generous donation. They want £395 per person. But this aeroplane is permanently based in Duxford. Lies as a memorial to the 79,000 Allied airmen of all countries who lost their lives in Europe in the Second World War. Maintained and flown by a dedicated team led by Ellie Sanningbo, B-17 Preservation. Backed by one of the largest supporters clubs of its kind in the world. Those big bastard flaps down there, from behind you on your left. They had some terrible losses. One raid on Schweinfurt, a ball bearing factory. They sent 300 fortresses out there. 65, more than 20% were shot down. 600 men went with them. You can see the gun positions in the nose, the top of the fuselage and the tail, and the famous ball turret underneath. The ball turret gunner had to perch at the very back of the aeroplane, sat astride an oversized bicycle seat, firing twin 50s operated on cables and pulleys. What saved the B-17s early in 1944 was the sudden abundance of long-range F-14 P-51s, the little friends.
Another one.
With the lead bomber more often making it to the target, bombing accuracy went up.
I've read.
We are a charity and we need your help. Please do go across and help Derek and his team. Give us whatever you can. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ellie Sanningbo. Like the Lancasters, the B-17 fortresses were flown met all the flashes of their guns. We were terrified. And Hannah said, Bob, when we knew that we had to dive on those formations and saw all those .5s firing at us, we were absolutely terrified. And I guess that's more for you. Fought by very frightened young men. and they're nothing like as big as the Lancasters.
There you go, it's got the flag, look, it's got the starter flag, second flag there.
A bit like take up slack if it's gliding.
Tell them what to do.
The cricket team are stretching the rubber band.
Good to be on that band though, isn't it? Holding that. Camera's like, there it goes.
There it goes.
That.
A very minimal aeroplane indeed, this one. Only 4 of these little wrens forever built.
So I asked him what they were doing.
And
Right, yeah.
enjoy that,
I
man.
did, yeah. Weather was good.
Yeah.
The displays were good.
What was your highlight?
Man of the match.
Anson.
Anson, Sally B, Gladiator, Hurricane,
And that little.
yeah,
girl.
and that Bristol new girl.
Well,
And unfortunately, Bristol monoplane flew before, but not during the display.
Not quite the end, well it's the end of the formal display, but the Harrier will be departing for Wittering, we think at about 10 or 5:15. I imagine they will have moved the signal out of the way by then, or it will get blown away.